Hey, good morning, everybody. We are back at Spring Creek Baptist Church for their second hybrid service. I'm a little tired because we just finished our first e-missionary conference yesterday. Very, very well received. A lot of work, but boy, am I tired. It is 7:20 a.m. right now, so let's get in here and let's take you behind the scenes and see what we can do to improve what we did from last Sunday to this Sunday. Focusing on prep right now, laying out the graphics and Pro Presenter, doing sound check with the praise team, musicians, talkback mics back and forth between the musicians, and then just trying to get a lay of the land up here. We're gonna get some remotes, but I just jumped up here and turned everything on, so I just gotta make my rounds from a technology standpoint, and then we go from there. Alright, so I'm heading back to the car right now because I'm gonna get my drill so I can tack down these wires that are on the wall because it's just getting on my nerves. We're changing up, putting another timer on Pro Presenter, and then Pro Presenter we found where the stage message display is hidden all over the place. I don't think it's very intuitive where it is, but that's just me. But we did get it there, so that's cool. Like I said, I am looking for my bracket, another C bracket to secure the wires against the wall. And then we're going back in. We have another new person today who's there, so we're training and follow through with them. Heading to the opening prayer huddle.
There's one on your table. You're welcome. Anybody else want one that does not have one? Okay. A couple introductions first. For those who don't know our new sound tech, this is Monty. We're so excited that he is here doing all the things. Shout out to AJ here. He is our production consultant extraordinaire, doing all the things. This is Carol. He's with us on keys today. We're excited to have him. Thank you for doing that. So we will, again, I want to point everybody to this back monitor here. The green 30 minutes that you see will change for each person that has the microphone per reflect.
Middle.
No, I'm kidding.
The middle.
It's supposed to happen.
Makita, middle one.
Say it again. The middle one. I'm sorry. Ignore that. The middle one. The green one is for Pastor Cooper. That is his special countdown. The one in the middle for worship team and Reverend Jess is not here. So anyone who's having the mic from this point forward, the middle white one is your countdown. Okay, so when y'all are up here, just pay a little bit of attention to that. Great. So we'll start with at 9 a.m., we'll start with the announcements on the screen as usual. You'll see the red countdown there. That is our countdown to start. So once the red hits 0, it is go time. Please watch the clock at 8:45, 8:50-ish. All prep is done. We're getting ready for the things. Doors open at 8:15, remember that. After that, Ms. Tina's got the call to worship. And so y'all have like 15 minutes at your time to live your best lives. And then Reverend Jeff.
Alright, so we changed the layout here just for right now because we're not using the other 4 inputs. So we got a clear preview, all this other fun stuff. We are adding some more stuff here into the slides. I am drinking a bottle of water. And yeah. So what time we got? We got 30 minutes. 30 minutes before we're starting. Alright, so we also added the Rode Wireless 2. We have sitting in each corner of the sanctuary so that they're doing a hybrid prayer. prayer requests from online and in person. So we need to have some type of ambient mic so that people can hear what's going on in the sanctuary. So we have two, and maybe I'll take a picture of it so y'all can see. But we have two of the Rode Wireless that are in either corner that's connected directly to the ATEM, so that they're the only ones that can hear it. And we have to balance that audio so that people can hear it. So we just turn that mic input on when it's needed.
I feel like I should have told Miss Tanya that. Tell her that. No, I said that.
It was just the needs, just getting the comments straight.
Happy anniversary.
That's wonderful. Does he have time to do? He did a concert. He just said he was coming back. Like he started a choir. He's like taking over.
Do you want another song to start? We got a little extra time, or you just want to pray this out and go right into it a little early?
You can start.
Start another song.
You said 55 seconds?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Song over here.
yeah.
Good morning, quick family.
Do one more? One more song?
Yes, please. I'm sorry. I wanted to write at 10.
35 seconds, so.
Oh. Maybe not this song. I'm just kidding. Last time they were like,
They were hype. They were hype.
they were.
Well, I can just do it before it starts. Like, we got 20 seconds, so I can fade it out right before it starts. Don't.
Okay.
So you can go
I
ahead.
just hit.
So I'm fading right now.
3, 4, 5.
And we have had a live stream interruption.
3, 2, 1. That was smooth, y'all.
You just want to make sure it's there. No, you're fine. You're fine. I just want to eyeball it, make sure it's there, and that we're getting sound, so we're good.
Good morning, and good morning. Welcome to Spring Creek Baptist Church. Welcome. Now, whether you are here in person or gathered virtually, we just give God 2 seconds of praise. Give Him hand clap. Just to be in the house and or presence of the Lord one more time. Amen. So I got the top 3 announcements for us today. Okay, so first and foremost, we are hosting Jobs of Life this fall. That starts on September 9th. So we do need folks to volunteer, okay? Ms. Zelda and Mr. Harvey are spearheading this, and you can email them at the English below to volunteer. Please go ahead and do that. We need tons of different options. We've got prayer team, meal prep, facilitators, a number of different things. So please, if you'd like to serve, go ahead and email below, all right? Next, we are hosting a blood drive. Okay, we did not have the one during the summer, so this is a new one. It's going to be on October 26th. And we need to go ahead and get that scheduled. So please call us or call Ms. Bertha Washington at the number below, or email us at nyscbc.org so we can get you an appointment to give blood. Once again, I'm going to be here at the Creek on October 26th. I know that seems far away, but we do need to go ahead and get people signed up for that. So please email us and call us for the information, okay? And last but not least, I'm going to go right there and stuff like that. It is our anniversary, y'all. We turn 143 years old this month. Anniversary. God is faithful. We have made it 143 years, y'all. That's a big deal. We honor our founders. We honor those who came before us, who paved the way. We honor those who have served before us. We honor those who have led this wonderful branch of Zion, right? We are so blessed to be here. We honor each other. If you would be a treasure about us, right? And we honor the Lord who has been faithful thus far. So, happy anniversary, Spring Creek. Let's continue to embrace the new. There's a lot of new going on. Let's continue to embrace the new and to advance the kingdom of God. Happy anniversary.
Amen. Welcome to worship.
All right, so we had a little issue. Pretty much, I think, and this is what we talked about before. the computer that's running ProPresenter is also the system that's running OBS. Originally, they had a Mac that was running ProPresenter, but the Mac was kind of old, and they ended up moving it over to the system, and it's running ProPresenter and OBS, which isn't a problem. But when you start pushing the limits of what you're doing, that system was built for live streaming, and I think we've reached the limit, the cusp of what it can do based off of what, and in the middle of the stream, the whole system crashed. And this is why I say it's so, can you run everything on one system? Yes, you can, but in situations like this, you know, thankfully the system came up very quick. But you got to see, if these were on separate systems, a streaming system, dedicated streaming system, dedicated presentation system, if the presentation system crashes, the live stream is still present. So, you know, we didn't get a chance to do it, but we need to add caster connection, streaming connection to the ATEM, so that's a quick button press to live stream from the ATEM Mini Extreme. But it's a lesson learned. I mean, this is what we were talking about in the conference. It's not to learn you can hire anybody you want for the media ministry, but there's a difference between people that you hire to run the equipment, and there's a difference to how you, as David from one of the classes yesterday, how you produce the worship. You need to be able to think on your feet, be able to get around situations, because things are going to happen. Your stream is not going to be perfect every single Sunday. Sometimes the internet may go out, sometimes your computer may crash. It's about, how do I present and send the message that's going to the world, because that's what's important. It's not necessarily just about putting presentations and stuff on the screen inside the sanctuary. Yes, that is important, but the main thing is, can you think on your feet and get everything back up, because the congregation online is just as important here. The computer crashes, anybody here in the house, they can still hear. Honestly, think of it. If the sound system went out, if the power went out, how does it happen? The ministry can still go forward. You got to think the same way from the online. It's very easy for you to be like, oh, the internet's out, the computer's down. Oh, hey, we just don't care about whoever's watching online. No, you have to think they're just as important as anybody physically here, as well as this message is not just for right now. It's about letting the message outlive you. People are going to watch your stream after the service over, next week, a month from now, years from now. That's what's the importance. So let me get back in here. And the plan, like I said, is to have the ATEM have the connection going to caster as a rollover backup, because the ATEM didn't crash, just a computer, or having a dedicated, splitting it back again to where it's a dedicated system for just the ProPresenter and the streaming. So let me get back in here.
Watch that. Watch this. If the Lord is the reason and the purpose of church, that means you are not the purpose. You didn't catch that. I need to say that one more time. If the Lord.
All right, so we've ended this, and the live stream. If you can bring up OBS. See, OBS now for the live stream is watching the announcements again, but then this is separate completely. Everybody is dismissing inside the sanctuary. So this is how we're bringing everybody together when we're having a worship experience. But then when the service is over, the benediction just went through, but then the online is being able to be announced, and then because the exit of everybody leaving has to be organized because of social distancing. So that's an opportunity to bring everybody together during worship and praise and the sermon, and then upon the completion of that, they go down two different paths, because you wouldn't want the live stream to just watch everybody walking out, but you can utilize that time for something else. So hope y'all like behind the scenes and everything like that. So let's get up out of here. If you like this type of content, I appreciate a like. Consider subscribing and hit that bell. That way you get notified when we come out with other videos to help modernize your media ministry. And we might even do another series of just talking about behind the scenes, because a lot of people said they were interested in that. So thank you so much for watching, folks. This is AJ. We'll see you on the next video. Later.